Dobar dan everyone, I am currently in the city of Banja Luka. But the question is, which country am I in? Well, here are a few clues here. There is something that looks like the flag of Russia here, and next to it there's something that looks like the flag of Serbia. And behind it, well, there's an Orthodox church, so we must be in Russia? Are we in Russia? Well, no, we're not in Russia. So we must be in Serbia, right? Well, that's not quite right either. We're actually in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and I am currently in Banja Luka, the capital of Republika Srpska, the Serbian part of this country. And well, I ended up here as part of my mission across the world without flying. But let's set that aside for now and enjoy a few days in Bosnia and Herzegovina. This is the first episode where I am going to explore Republika Srpska and unveil its history and, see what's going on here. So is this really Bosnia here, or is it pretty much a part of Serbia? And what's the culture like here? Well, let's set out on a journey to find out. Follow me. All you can see is the flag of Serbia, even though we are not in Serbia. And well, the flag of Republika Srpska, not to be confused with the flag of Russia, even though it really looks like it, to be honest. So the flag of Serbia, it's everywhere because, well, the people here are proud Serbs. This is the Serbian Republic of Bosnia. And as you might expect, it's mostly comprised of Serbs living here. But for the most part, it seems like they don't really have much pride for the country they're in, which is Bosnia and Herzegovina. So you can't really see the flag anywhere. Man, I really love that the first thing I recorded in this country was a road rage, but that's kind of hilarious. But anyway, as you can see, Orthodox Church, because most of the people here are Orthodox Christians, they are Serbs, and this is their religion, as opposed to the Bosniaks, which are, for the most part, Muslims. And well, wherever I go, you can see flags of Republika Srpska and Serbia as well. Even though we are still not in Serbia, I repeat that. This is one of the two entities making the country of Bosnia and Herzegovina, the second one being the Republic of Bosnia and Herzegovina. I know that's very confusing, but to make this clear, there's like a Bosnian part and a Serbian part in this country. But that's not all, there's also a very large minority of Croats living in this country, which is why, well, this country has 3 heads of state. I know, the more I talk about it, the more it gets confusing, but this country has a head of state for each ethnic group. So there's a Serb president, there's a Bosnian president, and there's a Croat president. And yet somehow this country manages to survive without collapsing with those 3 ethnic groups while cohabitating somehow. Oh, looks like they're selling some flags here. Dobar dan.
Republika Srpska.
Republika Srpska. And Serbia.
Serbia.
How much do you sell it?
10 euro.
10 euro? Okay. Well, I'll think about it and come back. Okay, thank you. I haven't seen a single flag of Bosnia anywhere. I'm gonna look for one. If I find one flag of Bosnia in Republika Srpska, that's gonna be my victory. Just saw Russian play. They are starting to be very rare in Europe, but you can still see them in some Slavic countries. The place I've seen them the most was in Montenegro. There are so many of them. I've seen some of them in Serbia as well, and looks like there are some here as well. So Russians are still welcome in Republika Srpska. Man, look at these old buildings there. Wow, probably built in Yugoslav times. And those are really huge. Like, look at this. I don't know how many floors there are in these buildings, but like, looks like they haven't renovated since the breakup of Yugoslavia. So yeah, doesn't look that good today. A bit of a shame, but there is a lot of construction work going on in Banja Luka. I've seen that while walking from the bus station yesterday. There are so many buildings in construction, so I'm not sure if they're just demolishing and rebuilding like old buildings from Yugoslav times, or if the city is actually growing. I mean, that would be a surprise because Bosnia's population isn't exactly growing, right? So, I don't know. But look at this cool river. This is the river of Banja Luka. Okay, I don't know the name. I thought I knew the name, but I don't, so yeah. And if you look this way, the skyline is full of those old buildings from Yugoslav times. Man, I am so disappointed right now. You see those 2 gentlemen with the camera? They approached me on the street and started asking me questions. And when I told them that I didn't speak Bosnian, they backed off. Man, I almost made it to Bosnian television. I wish I could speak Bosnian. Man, I was about to say that I made a mistake because I said Bosnian and not Serbian, because the people here, they will speak Serbian, right? The thing is, it's literally the same language, so it doesn't matter at all. The Bosniaks call it Bosnian, the Montenegrins call it Montenegrin, the Croats call it Croatian, and the Serbs, they call it Serbian. I mean, the only real difference is how they write it. Like here, they use the Cyrillic alphabet, that's what the Serbs do usually. But the Croats, and I think the Bosniaks as well, they use the Latin alphabet more. Usually people call this language Serbo-Croatian. But if you ask people there, it will be, no, this is Bosnian, or this is Serbian, or this is Croatian. I think that's pretty funny. Oh, and I wanted to show you this shopping mall specifically. Boska, says Boska. And I mean, if you look at the building, you can see it looks pretty damn old. That's not a modern style. That's the style of Yugoslavia. This mall was built in the early 1970s after the previous building was destroyed by an earthquake. So yeah, they built that one during Yugoslav times, and it's still there, which is interesting. Of course, it has been modernized, there are modern shops and everything, but this is still the same building. So let's see if we can find something to eat inside. So yeah, it looks quite modern inside. I mean, you couldn't tell that you're in a building that was built during the regime of Marshal Tito in Yugoslavia. Man, this town is more touristy than I thought, honestly. There are people taking pictures everywhere. There isn't that much to see here, but I think it's still worth a stop. Why not come here and discover Republika Srpska? Anyway, I'm going back to my favorite flag-setting lady, because I want this flag of Bosnia, man. And I still don't see any flag of Bosnia. And they got the flag of Yugoslavia here. Ciao. Do you have a flag of Bosnia? Bosnia, like this one. But
10 euro, može.
10 euro? Yes. Yeah. And let me see it first. No flag of Bosnia?
Nema.
No?
Nema.
It's hard to find flag of Bosnia here.
Nema.
Okay. No. Voila. Well, no flag of Bosnia for me. It really is impossible to find a flag of Bosnia in this city. Because I mean, if I buy a flag of Srpska, everyone's gonna think it's a flag of Russia and they're gonna be angry at me. And I don't see myself just walking around with the flag of Yugoslavia on my back or something. Like, I don't know, I think that would be offensive to some people. And I'm not giving up. I'm gonna find a flag of Bosnia somewhere. And this is the Ferhadia Mosque of Banja Luka. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, this is it. And in case you're wondering why there's a big mosque like this in an overwhelmingly Serbian city and Christian Orthodox city, like most things in the Balkans, the reason is the Ottomans. You know, it was built in the 16th century by the Ottoman. The good thing is it was destroyed by war and they restored it in 2007. I mean, the good thing is that it was restored, not the war. You know what I mean? But yeah, and I assume this is still used by like the 5% of Bosniaks living here. Well done. Is this burek? Burek?
Burek pizza.
You have burek cheese? Oh, this one. Yes, one of these, please. Okay, voila. Burek has been acquired. Time to find a spot to eat now. Well, I think there's just this one thing I've been missing so far. The fortress! There's a whole fortress in Banja Luka. Let's see what it looks like inside. Oh, okay, that was disappointing. Seems like there's another entrance around there. I think it's free to enter as well, which is great, you know. And there it is. The castle fortress. Medieval castle built, well, in the medieval times. Thanks, Nate. But now, yeah, there's not that much going on inside, but it's like you can just come in for free and just chill. And I think that's great, you know. I think every city needs a place like this. That's perfect. Perfect. Isn't that a fine spot to eat some burek? And let's see what those long chips are like. The packaging wasn't lying, this is really just a long chips. That's literally it. No, that's great. I haven't had burek in a long time. That's my first one back here. Wait, are those the same guys I saw earlier? When can a man eat his burek in peace? Well. that's about it for Banja Luka. Honestly, had a great time here. And there's not that much to do, but you know, it's a nice place to spend the day. Anyway, now I'm getting out of the city, walking to the city limits, so I can find a nice spot to start hitchhiking. We're going to hitchhike out of Banja Luka and try to go to another village in Republika Srpska. The name of this village is Chipovo, so we're gonna try to get there before nighttime. That would be nice. I mean, you know, hitchhiking is really a coin flip. It really depends on the country. You know, last time I tried hitchhiking, it was in Transnistria. It was a complete disaster. Didn't work at all. But in the Balkans, I have already tried, namely in Kosovo with Albanian people, and it was extremely easy, extremely simple. I never had to wait more than 5 or 10 minutes. Will Bosniaks or Serbs be willing to take me on their car? We're going to find out pretty soon, so let's find a nice spot for this. Well, I guess we found ourselves a spot. And I mean, after that, there's no sidewalk anymore, so it's better if I just stop here. And there's a decent amount of cars driving on that road, so hopefully it won't take too long. Okay, it's time to take bets. Write your bet in the comment. Personally, I'm feeling optimistic today, so I'm gonna say in 10 minutes I'll be gone. But we'll have to see that. Okay, first car didn't stop. 0 out of 1 for now. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Of course. Yep. Where are you going?
Country.
France. Francia.
Oh, Paris.
Paris.
Yeah.
And you, Bosnia?
Republika Srpska.
Republika Srpska.
Oh, 50-50.
Yeah. So you Serbian? Serb?
Yeah.
Okay. Me?
Yeah.
No religion. Atheist.
Ateista?
Yes.
Hoće da ga da malo pita ga gdje ide, šta radi. France.
Oh. Bonjour. Vous êtes français?
Non, je suis serbe.
Ah, vous êtes serbe, vous parlez français?
Oui, je parle un peu, pas beaucoup.
D'accord. Vous êtes ami avec le... Comment il s'appelle, le monsieur qui vous a appelé? Goran.
Yeah, Goran.
Goran, ok. Nice to meet you. I'm Nate, by the way. C'est joli là-bas, non? Les chutes de dos.
Oh, c'est un petit village, ça va. Merci, allez, bonne journée.
Allez, bonne journée. Au revoir.
Uređaj. Spored.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hungry.
Hungry?
Ah.
I wish I could understand what you're saying, man. Yeah?
Money.
Money? It's beautiful here.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Bit dangerous for driving, but... Wow. Look at those mountains here.
Go!
Go! It's hard to drive a truck here. Yeah.
Truck. Hey.
Verbas River.
Yeah.
Okay.
Money, yeah.
Oh no, I have money.
No.
Ah. Go ahead. I'm going to Chipovo. Yes. No, I'm just traveling alone. Yeah. My first coffee in Bosnia. First coffee. I mean, Republika Srpska, not Bosnia. Nice. Ciao. And there he goes, my first friend in Bosnia. No, Republika Srpska. I keep saying Bosnia, because I mean, we are in Bosnia, but I mean, people, they want to say Republika Srpska here. I have to remember this. Well, believe it or not, my estimate was spot on. It actually took me 10 minutes to get a ride. I think I'm starting to understand the Balkans, man. Folks, you're not ready for this. This is Krupa waterfall. Look at it. Okay, I'm just joking around. Can you let me do my stupid video? Can you let me fool around? They didn't appreciate the joke, I think. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Wait, they actually stopped right after I apologized. I think they really didn't like the joke. And there we go! Look at this! We are making into Krupa waterfalls. There's really nothing going on in this town. You know, I saw some accommodations, they have rooms there, but I think most of it is empty. We're still in the end of winter, so yeah, not much going on, which is great because I can have the falls just to myself. Traditional donut with cream cheese. Man, this is definitely closed. Ah, too bad I'm missing the cheese donut, but I'm not missing this. It is there. Wow, look at it. And I'm so out of shape at this point. Haven't run in weeks, maybe a month actually. Shame on me. Shouldn't be hard to just do a small hike like this. There it is, the Orthodox monastery of Krupa. Here the people are Orthodox Christians and they're very proud of it. And look at this whole area, like we are surrounded by the mountains and it's pretty damn beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. Don't see any snow though. I wonder if there's snow anywhere in Bosnia. Because I've seen snow in Morocco of all places. Didn't expect to see snow in Africa. So if I see snow in Africa and not here, that would be, I don't know, that would be weird. Well, I guess the day was starting to go too well for me because it started raining a little bit. If it's too easy, it's not fun, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go to Chipovo. I'm gonna start hitchhiking to Chipovo. And I'm feeling a bit less confident because there aren't many cars anymore on this road. So there's like a 50 minutes ride left to get to Chipovo. And the sun is gonna set in about an hour. So I don't know if I'll make it before nighttime. Because that's all the way to the border between Republika Srpska and the Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina. I mean, if you can call it a border, I don't think you can really call it a border. I mean, it's the same country after all. You know, we're going to the very south of Republika Srpska. Okay, I'm gonna start hitchhiking around here. Good. Well done. Going to Chipovo?
Chipovo.
Ah, Vara.
Balkan is the problem for living.
Yeah. So many people go to Germany or
Yeah.
France or yeah. Do you think it was better in Yugoslavia or
I don't know.
you don't know? No.
I'm young.
Yeah, of course.
It's okay.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen.
No, no.
I could just sleep here or.
No.
I mean, I would die from the cold, but
No. But people not.
people, no problem, no. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Very nice. Man. Perfect place to stop. Wow.
You have a telephone, yeah?
Yeah, I have a camera. Camera is even better. Man, this place. Look at it. Look at this canyon. This is wow. I don't know if it's a canyon, but it's just. It's so great. So beautiful, man. Wow. This is Bosnia. Okay.
20 kilometers, maybe 30.
Up.
One time I go walks.
You walk from here?
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
6 hours.
6 hours.
6
Oh my
hours.
god. I don't want to do that.
No.
Okay, Vada. Nice to meet you.
Živio.
Bye. Up. Man, this country is so beautiful. Every random place is just so pretty, man. Okay, I need to start hitchhiking again from here. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this spot at all, because the car that comes from here, they won't see me if I stand here. And at the same time, oh, a flag again. Still not a flag of Bosnia. Still haven't seen one. That's not great, but the view is incredible though. Look at this, man. Dobar dan. Going to Chipovo. Mrkonjić, great. Okay, Vada, nice to meet you. Okay, the last leg, I need to go this way now. And this is an absolutely terrible spot, like, I'm sure I can find a better spot this way. Okay, that's better. Let's try from here. Yeah, it's fully night now. Yeah, I've been here for over 30 minutes. And it's not looking good, it's getting pretty cold here. So much for getting to Šipovo before sunset.
Šipovo, ja. Sve uredno, nema šta. Iz Gradiške, hvala, živio, čao.
Okay, that was easy. Easy stop.
No problem, police tu.
Yeah.
No problem. Ja ću se dodati.
Here.
Znači, left je hotel Tetlje.
Okay, motel there. Okay. Voilà.
Ciao.
Nice to meet you. Ciao. Can't believe we made it to Šipovo. I was starting to lose faith. Apparently there's a motel this way. That's the only motel in town. I really hope they have a room for me, otherwise I'm cooked. Like, cooked. I don't know what I'll be doing if they don't have a room for me. So let's find out. There it is. Oh. Hey. What is going on here? Looks open to me. Ah yes, the restaurant. Looks great. Where's the reception? Is this the reception? Oh my god, don't tell me. Don't tell me it's closed. Yeah, all the lights are off. My god, no! Found a guy to help me even though he doesn't work here. You have an idea?
There's a ring when I...
Oh, you're the owner. Oh, hello. Oh, this is my room. Nice. Good. Good. Perfect. Shower, toilets. Nice. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Voilà. Hop.
Ciao.
Ciao. So yeah, this is what 17 euros gets you in Šipovo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. You got the bed, you got the plugs, you got everything you need. Hopefully there's hot water. I mean, I've always had hot water in the Balkans, to be honest. I mean, it's not a third world country, it's still Europe, you know, so usually there's hot water. But look at this TV, though. That is a TV from Yugoslavia. Look at this. Does it even work? Look at the quality of this. This reminds me of my childhood. Like, whatever, it's not a numerical TV, it's like the old type of TV that, you know, we used to have. I had this when I was a kid, but yeah. I hadn't seen this in a while. I wanted to show you that as well, because as you may have seen, I didn't pay in euros. I paid with this currency. This is a Bosnian mark, this is the currency of Bosnia and Herzegovina. So this currency is interesting because it came to exist when Bosnia decided to create this currency. They pegged it to the German mark. So that was the currency that Germany used before the euros existed. So when Bosnia and Herzegovina was created as a country, they created this currency and pegged it to the German mark. So what Bosnia did when Germany started to use the euro is they started to use the exchange rate between the German mark and the euro at the time when Germany changed. So basically now, since the euro has been a thing, well, the Bosnian mark is pegged to the euro. So basically you're not paying in euro, but you're paying, well, pretty much in euro. Like, it's just not the euro by name. If the euro loses some value, so will the Bosnian mark, and vice versa. So this is pretty much the same currency without being the same. So yeah, that's a fun fact about the Bosnian currency. Now I'm just gonna go out and eat some cevapi in a nearby restaurant, and then I'm gonna crash here for the day, because this had been a really long day and I'm tired, I need my sleep. So yeah, I need to be well rested for tomorrow, because there's even more hitchhiking coming tomorrow. There's even more distance to cover, so we'll be busy. And this town is weird. You know, I'm completely alone in the restaurant. I have a local beer. This is a beer of Republika Srpska. But like, this is so weird how empty this is. I mean, not just this restaurant, like every restaurant I went to, they were completely empty. The owner was just sitting, doing nothing. And like, there's like 2 or 3 of them that refused to serve me. They say they didn't have cevapi. I mean, they didn't really speak English, but they said they didn't have cevapi, even though I saw it on their menu online. Don't really get it, but I'm gonna get my cevapi here. So let's try this beer first. Lemon beer from Republika Srpska. Cheers. Man, this is actually super good. I love it. Good morning here in Šipovo. What is going on here? There's like a water flow here. Ah, yes, watering the river, of course. I'm not sure what's going on here. But anyway, this is Šipovo, carved between the mountains. And this is pretty nice. And it's very, very chilly here, so I had to put my windbreaker on. Because, I mean, we went up the mountains quite a bit yesterday, so yeah, it's pretty cold now. So I was about to show you the reason I came to Šipovo in the first place. It was to see this statue here of a guy called Simi Šolaja. So this guy, he was the national hero of Yugoslavia. Basically, he was a civilian who fought against the Ustasha. He fought against the Ustasha, sorry. I have a hard time with names. But yeah, the Ustasha was like this fascist organization that came from, I think, Croatia during World War II. And he was fighting against them. But just before I was about to tell you about his story, I got into a police check that lasted for like over 30 minutes. That was pretty long. I mean, the guys were like super nice. We had a great conversation, but they had to pass several phone calls. They had to wait to be called back, and yeah, it took over 30 minutes. I mean, we talked about everything like the politics of Bosnia and all, but yeah, things go very slowly in Bosnia and Republika Srpska. But I mean, it's the same thing. But apparently they have two different police, which is interesting, you know. It's almost like two different countries within one country. So yeah, that was just a bit unexpected, but I mean, they're just doing their job. It's fine. They even asked me for my YouTube channel. Like, if you watch this, shout out to you. You're my favorite policeman from Republika Srpska. And there is one more flag of Republika Srpska on this memorial. And I still haven't found a single flag of Bosnia, and I think I won't, because sadly I'm about to leave Republika Srpska. Oh, here's another one. There's one here, there's one there. So I think I'm gonna have to give up on that. I'm gonna have to leave Srpska without finding a flag of Bosnia. So what can I say about Republika Srpska before leaving? It's not a country, but in the heart of their people, it is pretty much one. And yeah, it is a confusing entity. I'm still very confused about this place. They have 3 heads of states, but somehow it works, which is the interesting thing about Bosnia. It's a bit slow, but it works. But everything about this place is not rosy. It was built over blood during the Bosnian War. It's a very long, very complicated story that I know little about, but yeah, that was during the breakup of Yugoslavia. There was a lot of fighting in this country between the different ethnic groups. And there's a town called Srebrenica that is at the complete opposite side of the country. I wanted to visit the memorial there, but it's a bit too far. But the first ever genocide after World War II in Europe, it was committed there. Over 8,000 Bosniaks were killed. Over 25,000 of them were displaced in just the span of 1 month. So yes, some pretty terrible things happened in this place, in Republika Srpska, in Bosnia and Herzegovina. So is there some grudge remaining from that time? Probably. But do they want to fight it out again? I don't think so. I think everyone just wants to live peacefully at this point. Anyway, time to hitchhike again and leave Republika Srpska. Hey! Those are my friends from the police. Time to go at it again. Man, all the cars are stopping for these guys and not for me. Why? Why is that? That's so unfair. I should dress as a cop. People would stop more, I think. What? For me? Oh? Thank you. Thank you. Voilà. Voilà. Okay, ciao. Ciao. Well, I got a free banana, I guess. I can keep hitchhiking with the banana now. Yeah, I'm not sure it's gonna work better. That was so random. Boldan, going to Dubai, no? Kupres? Kupres? Can I? Thank you. English? No. From Austria. Austria, okay. Danke. Thank you. Oh, he's going that way, so that's why. There was absolutely no understanding with this guy. Probably the first time in my life that I wished I spoke German. Oh, there's snow here! My first snow in Bosnia. I need to touch it. This is the snow of Bosnia. Nice! And he really left me like in the most random village I've ever seen, right? Well, they do have a nice church though. Nice little church. In whatever village we are in Republika Srpska. Are we still in Republika Srpska? I'm not even sure. The problem now is that there's barely any car driving on that road, so yeah, that's gonna be hard. What is going on here? Man, look at these houses. This village is dead. This village is so dead. Well, I guess this is the reality of small villages like this in the Balkans. I mean, population has decreased in most of those countries. On top of that, a lot of them are just migrating to the cities, you know, because, I mean, you can't really find any jobs in places like this. So yeah, houses become abandoned. Baldan, you go to Kupres? Ah, nice.
Jeliti kupres.
Kupres, you speak English? English? No. You Serb or Bosniak?
Srbi.
Serbi? Okay. Oh, Bosnia, Srpska, Bosnia.
Da.
Okay. Oh, this is Croatia, Hrvatska. Okay, Vala. And I am now in Kupres. This is my first town in the Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina. We are out of Republika Srpska now, and this is, well, a very snowy town. And it looks absolutely dead, to be honest. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing now. I mean, I had kind of a plan, but time is flying by. You know, I'm trying to go to Mostar today. There's still a lot of ground to cover, and I don't want to be stuck in some remote village in Bosnia for the night. You know, that would be pretty bad. So yeah, I might just start hitchhiking again, because I'm not sure. But oh, there's a supermarket here. I'm gonna buy some stuff. Because here, this is a mostly Croat town, I think. I saw a flag of Croatia going here, so I think this is a mostly Croat town. Yeah. Oh, they got a cool church here in Kupres. I think that's a Catholic church, because well, the Croat people, the ones that live in this area of Bosnia, they are Catholics.
Bro,
I'm from France.
friends.
Yes. Zdravo. Zdravo. Can I? Okay. How are you?
I'm good.
Hi.
Hi,
I'm Nate. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, my friend. Oh. Yeah, this is my channel. So you guys are Croats?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. This is a Croat town here. Yeah. They have a nice church here. Yeah. We have good churches in France as well. Yeah. Where are you going, guys?
We are going to eat.
Oh, nice.
I'm very hungry.
This is nice place to live in Kupres.
Very nice.
Yeah.
In summer, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Too cold in winter.
Too cold.
Too cold. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go hitchhike again.
Yeah, I'm going too. Nice
Yeah.
to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you. How much was it for the
No,
water?
we paid.
Oh, thank you so much. Good.
Are you hungry?
A bit, but I need to get to Mostar before night. So
It's getting cold.
yeah. Well, I guess I made some Croat friends in Bosnia. Now I just need to make some Bosniak friends. But man, I made this guy. He's way more famous than me. He's like the founder of BMW Club Kupres. So if you end up here and you need a car, contact this guy. Zdravo. Okay. Hvala. So this is Šuica. If you want to know the ethnicity of this town, I'll let you guess. In case you don't know, this is a flag of Croatia. And I still have yet to see a flag of Bosnia. This is crazy. I've been in this country for 2 days and I haven't seen a single flag. Especially in the Balkans, like they show the flag everywhere. And here is no exception. The difference is they don't show the flag of the country, they show the flag that matches their ethnicity. Only 98k to go today until I can rest in Mostar. 100 kilometers hitchhiking, that's a long way, especially when there's no highway or anything like that. You know, you go town by town. At least it's a little less cold here. We went down a little bit, there's no snow anymore. And yeah, that's a little bit better. And of course, there it is, the church of Šuica. Šuica. It looks like Switzerland, like in Spanish, but anyway, this is the church. And it looks pretty nice. I mean, that's what my friend Domi told me. They don't have many churches here, so every church is important and every church is like pretty nice. I mean, a lot of effort has been put into building those. They have a more modern style than like our churches. Like in France, every single village has its own church, but most of them were built like hundreds of years ago, like over 500 years ago or something. This one I think was built in 1872, so yeah, they are more modern. So yeah, those are the churches in the Croatian part of Bosnia and Herzegovina, and that's a mouthful. The Croats really got the short end of the stick here. Like the Serbs, they got their own entity, their own republic within the country of Bosnia and Herzegovina. And the Croats, well, they also wanted that after the Bosnian War, but they weren't allowed to have their own republic. So the Croat towns, they just exist within the Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina. I wonder what they have a Serbian president, Bosniak president, and a Croat president, but like what does the Croat president do? Does he actually have power over like those towns, even though it's within Bosnia and Herzegovina? I don't know. But that's just more proof that like the system in Bosnia and Herzegovina is so complicated. I wonder if I can go in. I would like to see how it is. Oh. Looks very modern. You still have like the windows, those windows. I don't know the name of this in English. Well, that's a fine river we got here. Life just looks chill here. Just a residential area around the river. Doesn't seem too bad to live here, I guess. I mean, you're a bit far from big cities, but to be fair, we are pretty close from the border with Croatia, so I guess the Croats living here, they probably go to Croatia every now and then, because I mean, it's pretty close. You can get to Croatia and you can get to the beach, because Bosnia doesn't have the beach. They have one beach town in Bosnia, which is Neum, but the rest of the coast is owned by Croatia, so... Whoa, the first car stopped. I just made it here. Zdravo. Going to Mostar?
I'm a Croatian from Bosnia.
So Neum is a Croat city, or?
It's a Bosnian city, but it's 99% Croats.
Oh, okay.
Ethnicity.
Yeah.
Catholics and Croats. Republic Dubrovnik was from the Neum to Cavtat, near Montenegro.
Okay.
That was all Dubrovnik Republic. They had the first parliament in a ward, actually. A ruler of the Dubrovnik was changed every 2 weeks. In that system, you can't have the guys that you can pay, give the money, and they will do something for you. Yeah.
There's a lot of destroyed buildings. Or...
Yeah, it's still destroyed. Yeah.
Oh, so this is from the war.
Yes. This and this is also from the war.
Wow.
That should be.
So all this is from the war.
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Hope you have a great time in Bosnia and then in Turkey.
Yeah, hopefully. Thank you so much
nice
for the
trip.
ride, man. That was great. Have a good weekend in Neum.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye. And this is Mostar. This might be my only chance to get at the very top of a cathedral like this. We are entering Republika Srpska again. Can I talk to Marshal Tito, please? I found it! Look at this flag!